Welcome back, aviators. We are here in Stuttgart on this Air Baltic flight back up to beautiful, lovely Kaunas in beautiful, lovely Lithuania. And I was originally going to be doing an EasyJet flight from Lyon down to Marrakesh. That's going to take a little bit too long, so I'm doing this flight instead today. And yeah, I've got some ATC online here in Stuttgart. Let's get this flight underway as we head back to, and I've just realised I need to change the time again because my flight departure time is going to be, yeah, I'm seeing me do that, 9 in the morning. Right, let's get this flight underway. Stuttgart ground, good afternoon. Air Baltic 6 Delta 9, Airbus A320 on stand 53 of information echo, ready to copy IFR to Kaunas, please.
Air Baltic 6 Delta 9, Stuttgart ground, hello, information echo correct. Your cleared to destination via Dinkelsbühl 9 Bravo departure, flight plan route climb initially 5,000 feet, squawk 1211.
Cleared to destination via the Dickburn 9 Bravo departure, initial climb 5,000 and squawking 1211 for Air Baltic 6 Delta 9. Stuttgart ground, Air Baltic 6 Delta 9, also ready for push and start, please.
Air Baltic 6 Delta 9, no pushback is required at your position, startup is approved.
Startup approved, no pushback required for Air Baltic 6 Delta 9.
Pull the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket inside the aircraft. When
Stuttgart ground, Air Baltic 6 Delta 9, ready for taxi, please.
Air Baltic 6 Delta 9, taxi running points too fast by November and Alpha.
Taxi to holding point 25 via November and Alpha for Air Baltic 6 Delta 9.
Air Baltic 6 Delta 9, monitor advisory 1228, bye bye.
Advisory 122.8 for Air Baltic 6 Delta 9, thank you, bye bye. Really need to get decent internet connection, so I have no more problems with scenery loading. These runways and everything are below. Don't know why this plane keeps slowing down, because normally when I flew the Airbus the other day, it kept speeding up. It's really bizarre, the controls on this FedEx. Anyway, we are pretty much cleared to depart straight out. Doing. We will turn packs off for departure. It's off ready. Go a bit better on our departure out of Tallinn, which is a little bit weird. Stuttgart traffic, Air Baltic 6 Delta 9, takeoff roll runway 25. Stuttgart traffic, Air Baltic 6 Delta 9, passing 2000.
Stuttgart.
Whenever you are seated, toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we will commence our in-flight service, offering you the chance to choose from our fresh selection of
And there we are, we depart out from Stuttgart. We are on our way back to Kaunas on this early morning departure from Stuttgart. So of course we're back on board the Airbus, which I have a quite the well, actually my last Airbus landing I don't think was too bad, was it? Or is that too? Remember that? I'm pretty sure it went okay. We floated it out massively, didn't we, in Budapest? That's right. Hopefully we might do a good job with Air Baltic back into Kaunas. We shall see. We shall see. I do like that livery, I must say. Oh, excuse me. Featuring, of course, the Lithuanian flag on this Air Baltic flight, heading back to Kaunas. A bit foggy down there on the ground. I don't really get this cinematically where it shows just tow half of the plane, but hey ho, that's chase plane for you. Well, it's very quiet on VATSIM. We are currently just passing some unpronounceable place in Poland, and there is actually some ATC online in Vilnius. I mean, come online in Kaunas. Give Kaunas some love. Or at least do Vilnius control, cover both. Why not? Anyway, the weather in Kaunas is, let's get you a little weather briefing. We are looking at temperature of 13 degrees, conditions are Kavuk, and we're going to have a 6 knot crosswind. So yeah, not too bad really. Not too bad at all. And if we just have a look across the VATSIM network, ATC currently, wow, there's loads of ATC in the Middle East, and up through into Turkey, and then up into the southern sort of Russia around Rostov. Maybe they've got some kind of event on, I don't know. ATC across Greece and parts of Italy and parts of Spain, and also various towers and grounds dotted around in, well, Germany's looking quite active. UK looking a little bit quiet, apart from the usual suspects, Gatwick and Heathrow, Manchester and Edinburgh. We head across stateside, then yeah, we got some ATC Florida, and then up quite a bit up the west coast, and down into South America, looking reasonably quiet, and yeah, Africa, South Africa. So the plane in front of me above there is on its way to Vilnius. He's obviously at 1,000 feet higher. 2,000 feet higher. Now he's getting away. That's interesting. Curious. Although it says he's going 457 knots and I'm going 501. Why is he... not sure how that's... maybe. Oh no, he's getting closer. We can see the other aircraft just over to our right there. As I said, he's off to Vilnius. We are off to Kaunas. We're beginning our descent. 41. So we begin our descent down to Kaunas. Warsaw radar's just come online, but we're literally leaving their airspace now, so I'd be surprised if we get a call from them. You can still see the flight going to Vilnius high above us now, because we are already commenced our descent down into Kaunas. I can't see anymore because it's lost in the clouds, but that might catch another glimpse in a minute. There we go. Well, the weather for Kaunas is supposed to be Kavik, but it's looking anything but as we approach. Whether this weather will clear away as we pass, but we're literally not that far, as you can see from Kaunas now, as we will circle round to land on runway 26 approach. So yeah, a bit of a discrepancy there, it would seem. So yeah, as you can see, not really Kavik conditions, is it? I mean, look, it's raining. There's a rainbow literally over Kaunas. Yeah, well done, Navicraft. Not really the forecast weather, is it? But hey, it's looking beautiful with the rainbow over Kaunas, by the way. Let's get some outside shots of that. Hopefully, get a better angle on it in a minute. Or not. I'm on the other side of the plane. Jump back in the cockpit in a minute to try and land this thing. Come on, give me a nice view. Sort of gone now, but you get the idea. Right, let's focus on landing because I need to put our seatbelts on.
Shortly be landing. Please ensure your cabin bag is safely stowed with your laptop inside.
There we go. We are now turning on to final for our approach and landing into Kaunas. Well, the weather's so off. Yeah, live weather set. I don't know. Anyway, let's get that down. Let's configure early. Gear down. Slow it down.
2,500.
As you can see, we've got a bit of a crosswind. Perhaps a set. Let's see if we can get a nice landing with the Airbus without slamming it into the ground, without floating it halfway down the runway. Come on, this is my time. This is where it's going to happen. Evidently isn't. Nothing wrong with a bit of optimism, is there? Quite the wind. Jeez, what's going on with the weather? Okay, well, that's... hope that dies off, otherwise it's going to make life interesting. It's only supposed to be 7 knots. God, the weather's really off. Huh. I did change... Maybe I changed the wrong thing when I changed the time. I don't know. I might have done. Because the weather just seems totally off. Right, well, we better brace ourselves through a pretty windy landing then. Wasn't expecting this. I mean, it is easing up a little bit. We'll keep an eye on that. Still blowing around 30. That's not what Navigraph has got pegged for us at all. Well, it's not really dying off it at all. This is going to be interesting then. Ah. Don't know why the weather's off. Normally it's pretty accurate, but it's bang off. Just showing no signs of easing up either. Oh well, it's just going to make for an interesting landing with 30 knot crosswind. Do our best.
1,000.
That's coming down a little bit now, but not as much as I would like. We have to monitor this very closely. Okay, now we're finally dropping off. There we go, there we go, there we go. That's better. Oh, that has dropped right off. There we are. That's a relief. Gear is down 3 green. That's what brakes out. Still going to be a bit dicey. Coming a little bit high, and it's rudder across a bit.
400.
Still coming in way too high, aren't we? Really got to get that. Kick it. Don't want to kick it back across that much. Now we're coming in
Minimum.
too low.
Flight slow.
That's alright. Know what I'm doing.
Flight
Just about.
slow.
There we are.
Flight
100.
slow.
A little bit of rudder.
Flight slow.
40.
Too low.
30.
Terrain.
20. Retard. 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 Retard.
Floats. Hard on the rudder. Well, we did float it out a bit in the end, didn't we? I mean, yeah. Come on, speed up. There we go. And yeah, you can see, yeah, the Q&H is off as well, because we're like, oh no, there we go. Weird. Not sure what's going on with the weather there. Yeah, odd one that. Anyway, welcome to Kaunas. Floated it. Yeah, we just overdid it slightly. It was close to being a good landing. At least we didn't slam it in the ground. I suppose that's the main thing, right? That down, but just coming off there a little bit too quick. There we go. Let's park ourselves up. So, welcome back to Kaunas. Always a pleasure to be here, especially in real life. Let's park ourselves on stand 6, shall we? Getting better at these pedals, I must admit. There we go. I can brake on. I'll disconnect from VATSIM. Inside. So yeah, let's review this landing. As I said, we in the end floated it. Let's be honest. He's slamming the ground. Tricky conditions. I mean, the weather mismatch didn't help, but I don't know. I think we handled it reasonably well. There's just no. It's such a handful to land this aircraft. It really is. I like the challenge, I must admit. So we come down. Obviously, we flare it out and just yeah. We probably should have. I don't know actually. Maybe the yeah. Maybe the outside view of the replay will give us a better assessment. So yeah, here we go. Down we come. And then tell you what. Actually, I'm going to say that was a pretty damn good landing, you know. Yeah. Wasn't quite as floaty as I thought. I think Volanta should hopefully be kind to us. That's one of my better, certainly one of my better Airbus landings. Let's go and see what Volanta has to say. So, of course, we departed out of Stuttgart and headed northeastwards across Germany through Poland and up into Lithuania and landed in Kaunas with a landing rate of 141. Look at that. Very pleased with that. That's actually a pretty damn good landing. So, yeah, I'm quite pleased with how that ultimately turned out. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. Farewell for now.